Linda-Barcz from the Bruce Company is taking your plant and garden questions at 270-9933. Good afternoon, Linda.
Good afternoon, Mark.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
For a kind of a cool, cloudy Monday, not bad. All right, let's get to the phones. We'll start with Shannon in Evansville. Hi, Shannon. What's your question?
I have a hibiscus plant that's done very well this year. It hasn't gotten completely dried out yet, and I wonder if I can cut it back anyway, or if I should wait until it's completely dried out.
Now, is this hibiscus an annual, something that you have to bring in during the winter, or is this a shrub outside?
It's a perennial.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, those hibiscus, I usually don't prune them down real hard because I leave some of the growth at the base. You can prune it at this point. We're moving into a consistently, well, except for the warm days midweek, but we're at freezing temperatures tonight. I leave a little bit because they're very late to start in the spring, so you don't want to forget where they're located. But okay. you could prune it down to 2 feet easily.
All right. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Connie now in Deerfield. Hi, Connie.
Hi.
What's your question?
My question is, Linda, I was wondering if this would be a good time of the year to fertilize an apple tree, and how would I go about doing it?
Is this a crab apple or a
No, it's just a regular apple. A couple years ago, one of the main roots got damaged. We had to tie it back up, and now it's producing apples, but I just wondered if there was something I could do to help it out a little bit.
Okay. I know that commercial growers are a little bit hesitant as far as fertilization because if you over-fertilize, especially with nitrogen, you can develop issues with fire blight.
Okay.
So in the fall of the year, if the leaves are off, you could fertilize it, but just do it with a balanced fertilizer, meaning nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and just a moderate amount. I think I don't have a good recommendation. I'm going to have to
and just put some mulch over the top then to seal it.
Yes, mulch is always a good idea because we don't know what kind of winter we're going to have. We don't have snow. We don't have that nice insulating factor. So mulch at this time of the year is a very good idea.
Okay.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go to Marley now in Madison. Hi, Marley. What's your question?
My question, Linda, is about a rooftop garden that was landscaped by a Bruce Company. I've had a bird bath that the birds have been coming to all summer, but I can convert it to heated in the winter, which I do. My question is it time to start feeding the birds since we've been getting some frosty weather?
Oh, absolutely. I think that it's been cold enough, and the food source is diminishing. There's lots of seeds, but it's always a good idea, especially in a rooftop situation, because they don't have a lot of other seeds as a food source.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Joanne now in, I don't know where Joanne's from Plain. Hi, Joanne. What's your question?
My question is, I've got a clematis that I just planted this spring, and I was wondering if I should mulch it, cut it back, or how do I handle it?
Okay. There are different kinds of clematis, so just to be on the safe side, I would say definitely mulch at the base of that plant, and don't prune it back. If you can check to see what kind you have, like if it's a Jackmanii, that would tolerate being pruned back hard and regrow nicely. But if it's a new plant, I would leave as much on that plant, and then in the spring, wait till you start to see new growth, and then just cut off the sections that are not growing back in the spring.
Okay. All right, let's go to Linda now in McFarland. Hi, Linda. What's your question?
Hi. I have some tuberous begonia plants in pots, and they're just beautiful, and I was wondering how I save the tubes over the winter.
What you want to do is put those in a cool area and pack them in like sphagnum, a peat moss that will. You want to keep them separated because if one of them starts to rot, you don't want it to move through the whole thing.
Okay. We have time for one more. Irene in McFarland. Hi, Irene. What's your question?
Yes, good afternoon. I would like to start some poppy plants, and I have a couple of nice pods of seeds. And I wondered, is this the time to plant that pod of seed, hoping it'll come up?
Poppies. I think that's one of those that's a little bit tough. If you're going to start it this time of the year, I think I would wait closer to January, February, and you're going to have grow lights.
Okay.
They're a little touchy.
Okay. In other words, they'd have to be pre-started before you can expect them to survive.
Yes.
All right. We're out of time. Thanks, everyone, for calling in. Linda, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mark.
We'll see you next week.